Great day, everyone. Hi. Yes, so we are now in day 3. Let me know if you all have had an opportunity to go back into the first 2 days. Here's what we're talking about. Go ahead and press like and share. Let me know where you're all tuning from. You're gonna see me bopping my head up and down. Yes, because not because it's only the season, right? Season greetings, everyone. Welcome here from Tampa Bay, Florida. Come on and thank you for the waves. Go ahead and listen. Put some fires in because you're wanting to disrupt. You're wanting to disrupt your current energy realm, right? We've been talking the last 2 days about how to the 30 reasons you're stuck. We already talked about it. I'm not going to go ahead and recap as to what the first 2 days was about. But let me know where you all are coming from. I'm going to go ahead and disrupt your day today just for a few minutes. Give me about 10 minutes. Is that okay? Is that okay? Because I believe it is my purpose to go ahead and not only impact and transform lives, but also to give you time to make a decision as to who you are and why do I feel stuck? Why do I believe I'm always in this constant motion, this roller coaster ride? Hey, Samad, how you doing? Welcome. Y'all come on in. This is going to be really delightful. Go ahead and grab a pen and paper, grab your favorite beverage, because you're wanting to go ahead and connect with your higher self. We're coexisting with God today. Is that all right? We're going to co-create. We're going to write it. I have my note and my papers out. And let me know if you're with me. Hang out with me for about 10 minutes. Is that cool? Is that cool? Because it is time for you to become super alert. Yes, super aware as to what exactly is this what if loop scenario. Remember growing up as a kid, you probably in the playground and it's like, well, if I go into the monkey bars, what if I fall down? Or what if I fall down? Or perhaps what if I tend to maybe get a scratch or what if I get remember those calluses that you would get in your palms if you were to be the one to actually, you know what I'm going with this, right? So you're finding yourself in this absence of the unknown. So now you start to create different scenarios. Why are you creating different scenarios, right? Because the natural being, your body sends signals when it's trying to grab your attention. I'm going somewhere with this. Hold on with me because I'm going in a motion where you're wanting to know why. You're wanting to know why you're stuck. You want to know why you're constantly having this what if scenario, as though you're convincing yourself that you're wanting to promote something to happen other than the optimistic part of it. So here's the truth. You ready for the truth? Because oftentimes we tend to believe that something is just going to come and fall into our laps without doing any type of intermission with ourselves, any type of intervention, that is, with self, how to clear away some of the gap, clear away some of the noise. And if you ever wonder why you may be thinking, what if, I'm going to give you some advice. I'm going to give you 3 top key pointers on how to shift that what if scenario. The what if scenario is not bad. It's all about how you channel it in. So if you're the type of person, like this morning, I woke up and I made a decision. I actually started making this decision like a little bit after my birthday in October. I didn't want to wait to the New Year's and saying that I want to go ahead and create this new me, promote this new eating habit, getting myself sexy, getting my sexy back, right? I definitely made a decision to go ahead and sign up and enrolled into a gym. Although I have a little mini gym here at the house, but I wanted to change and shift the environment. What are you doing to shift and change the environment? If you're feeling stuck, I had a peer say, you know what, I'm ready to move. I don't know where I want to go yet, but I just want to shift the energy that I'm feeling stuck at. Maybe it's in your current community. Maybe you're a part of an area or location. You maybe want to go to Arizona, or perhaps you want to go to South Florida, whatever the case may be. You got to make a decision, and make a decision now as to how do I shift this what if loop. Now, here's the truth. Let's give some examples. Y'all ready for some examples? Go ahead and put in the comment that, put a comment on number 1 in the comment saying, I'm ready for some examples. I'm ready to embark and shift this energy that I'm going with. And by the way, if you're the type that you just don't have a roadmap, you're just not clear as to why am I always constantly in this roller coaster ride? It starts off, and we talked about it in day 1, certain training, certain conditions. Now we're needing to prime the brain, prime the way you're thinking, the way you've been conditioning and seeing maybe perhaps mom and pop, how you were growing up, and then how they had a certain demeanor. And then now you're duplicating or replicating that you must be working hard in order to produce the results that you're looking for. Or perhaps you need to sit and you never even took the time to even set some goals or expectations of your long-term goals and what you inspire to do. So you want to be able to shift it. Are you ready to shift it? Are you ready to disrupt this what if scenario? What if you just start by saying, well, what if I did wake up maybe an hour earlier and start journaling? What would that impact do for my life? What if I added an additional 10 minutes to my workout every day? That's a signal of shifting. You're shifting the behavior. You're shifting the pattern. The great Albert Einstein said it best. You're repeating the same thing over and over again. Guess what? They're going to call you crazy, which at the end of the day, I don't believe that a little bit of craziness is okay, but it's you doing the repeated exercise and steps that's not serving you. If it's not serving you, then shift it. How about shifting, saying, what if I don't get hired? What if I get fired? But what if you do get that opportunity? What if you do get tackled with additional challenges? What does that look like for you? What if you did go from hybrid to full-time remote? Start embodying that what if scenario on the flip coin, because there's a 2 side to every story. There's a 2 side to every energy, a positive, and then there's a negative. But if you keep sitting on that nest egg of the negative side of it, oh my gosh, what if I, don't stop eating junk food, right? Or what if I catch diabetes? Because that's part of my used to be bloodline. I canceled it once I came into this realm of 4D reality. I no longer claim that, right? That's a thing of the past. But you got to make a decision now as to what's causing these triggers. Triggers are simply just indicators that something is absent. Something is being absent in the now for you. I give an example. If I'm thirsty, I'm going to immediately grab something to drink to quench my thirst. And what happens when you begin starting to get, wanting to get something to eat? Your body starts to give you indicators that you're hungry. Where are you getting at, Ruth? If you're getting indications that you're maybe feeling anxiety or feeling the fear, the energy of fear, the unknown, sometimes you got to do things in that motion. You got to ask yourself, am I fulfilling my purpose, my passion? And your passion does not necessarily mean a thing. Oh, you're absolutely welcome. Absolutely. Am I pursuing that actual mission of my passion? Your passion is not a person. It's not a thing. It's nothing tangible. It's an energy. How are you waking up every morning? If you're planting your 2 feet solid on the ground and have no clue what you're passionate about, take time and do self-inventory. What really excites you? What annihilates you? What enthuses you every day to get up to even say, you know what? I want to do this. And then regardless if you think, well, I don't know how much money is going to involve in it, but just mapping it out and making a decision to say that I want to go ahead and be part of my passion, do something that I truly enjoy, right? So back to what I was saying as far as absence. When your body is indicating that you're having these emotions and energies flowing everywhere and you're wondering, why am I feeling this way? Sometimes you just want to pause and fully get centered with you, because the stuck part is not so bad. It's just an indicator that your body, your energy that you're in right now is just trying to say, hey, I'm trying to grab your attention, whether it be that anxiety, whether it be that overwhelming emotion, whether it be that fear of accepting that job offer, because now you're thinking, I'm going to have, what if I get more responsibilities? What if my manager doesn't like me? What if we don't vibe with one another? But what if your manager do like you? Chances are what? Or what if I become this rock star in this new role? Chances are what? Start flipping and looking at it on the opposite side. Not to say you're not wanting to put the worst case scenarios on the what if, because you don't want to stay in the worst case scenario loophole. How is it serving you? Go ahead and put a 5 in the chat room, in the comments. I appreciate the fires. I appreciate the loves. Thank you, Coach April. Listen, this is your season to now say, I don't have to wait to 2023 to go ahead and recognize and make a declaration as to what my goals are, as to how to get unstuck. If you want to get unstuck, you got to make a decision. And by the way, I'm going to be doing a live event. And it's going to stem on getting unstuck. Because if you're the type of person, you may not have a roadmap as to, Ruth, I am in my career. I do love what I do, but I'm just unsure whether or not if I hit a plateau. Is it for me? If you're maybe an accountant and you're now wanting to be a controller, or if you're in HR, you're an HR generalist and you want to be an HR business partner, but you don't have a steady roadmap. You don't have to wait and make a decision now. Why don't you just go ahead and join the live event? That's going to be, and we'll talk about that later. But in the meantime, if you're saying right now, Ruth, I definitely do want to be able to get some support, even if it's not with me, saying I want to be able to have a clear roadmap. What does that next chapter look like in my career? Because I am feeling stuck. I do feel that I'm just going through the mundane emotions and motions, and I don't feel fulfilled. I believe that I'm being underutilized or undervalued. Then let's go ahead and have a conversation. Go ahead and I'll go ahead and put in the comments on how you can be able to book a call with me. Let's go ahead and have a chat. Would you be open to that? Would you be open, and it's all right with you to go ahead and have a conversation with me? And guess what? It's for free. It's a free strategy call to Path to Six Figures on how to break that pattern, that behavior that you've been cycling in, that loophole, that what if I don't get a job? What if I don't get promoted? What if what if I do quit? Or what if all this what if, that's okay. You could put all the what ifs down, but then let's go ahead and flip it and saying, well, what if I do get promoted? What does that look? Who would you even become? Who would you be? Are you ready to go ahead and grab your future self by her balls, and that's just a metaphor, and say, I need to know what she's thinking. I want to know how she's feeling. I want to know who is she contributing to. I want to know who she's serving. I want to know what impact is she's making. I want to know what circle of private inner circle of peers that she's interacting with on a day-to-day basis. Is this making sense? Let me know if this is resonating with you, if this is beneficial. Is this gotten you thinking outside the box? Well, look, if this is definitely resonating with you and beneficial for you, go ahead and click like and share. Don't do this alone. Get some support. Journal. Start thinking about the opposite plane when it comes to the what if loop. Is that all right? Let me go ahead and share some fires. Go ahead and let me know in the comments. And I want you to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and close with this. I want to be on the same plane with you. We're going to go on that same private jet together, my friend. That same private jet that's going to get you to your destination in the most seamless and most quickest way as possible, to removing that looping cycle of mindset. Just reframe. Let's go ahead and train our mindset together in that private jet together. Is that all right? Is that all right? Because here's the truth. 2022 may have given you so many ways of outlooks of looking about who you are, being more self-aware. Now that you're getting all these emotions back into alignment, yes, let's go ahead and break through a new year. But let's do this. Let's go ahead and start today, right now. If you're wanting to make a shift, go ahead and do this simple exercise. Write everything that you think of your what if scenarios that's been causing you to stay holding on to that attention of, I'm not going to never lose. What if I don't lose this weight? What if I don't get that promotion? What if my husband or my wife cheats on me? I'm going to pause. That's all I have for you for today. Thank you all for chiming in. Let's go ahead and have an amazing day. And like I said, if you're not following me, why not? I'm talking to you my IG. I'm talking to you all on LinkedIn. Let's go ahead and connect, and let's go ahead and build this roadmap so you can get some laser zoom clear, crystal clear, that is, roadmap as to what your next chapter in your life and also in your career is going to look like. We want to disrupt it, and let's disrupt it together. Is that okay? Have an amazing day. Let's stay positive. Let's love, because God is love and I love you. Talk to you soon, my friend. Bye for now.